Here's the chipper shredder sitting on its pallet next to the sickle bar. The PTO drive shaft has a shear pin in it and some greaserts, one for the shear pin and one for the U-joint itself. There's the shear pin, there's the U-joint. The other end has one also. It's not a shear pin but just a U-joint greaser. There she is. Now the machine also has other greaserts. There's one down in there, and then one on the side. It's also on the back. There's two for the main bearings, up there and down here. Now the PTO shaft has a bolt-on shield. It's got three sides to it, and the flywheel's down there. So it doesn't give you much room to get the PTO drive shaft in there and hooked up. And in order to get it greased up, you have to actually take it off to get them greased. Now here's the pile of brush that needs to go away. And here we go working. I'm not going to show you the full chipping, shredding, because it's going to be hours and hours. It does do a good job. Chipper has a 3-inch capacity. The shredding is an 1-inch capacity. This chipper shredder is built for a 12 to 35 horse machine. B25 that it's hooked up to, BX25, has about 19 horsepower since PTO. Haven't broken a shear pin yet, though we did stall out the tractor by shoving it full of shredding material, and we put a big branch through the chipper at the same time. Kind of bogged it down and stopped it. Downsides of this is that the PTO shaft drive shaft has to be removed in order to grease it up there near the actual chipper shredder. Replace that shear pin, you got to take that whole thing apart again, get it off there, because that bolt-on shield is just on there. Here we'll give you a look at the shredding part. It has a gate that has two handles on each side. You can push down to lower it. When you shove something down in there, it just yanks it out of your hand. So you're better off just kind of putting it in there a little bit and then tapping it down with the palm of your hand downwards so it doesn't take your hand with it. Haven't been pulled in very far. Usually you get bruised by that hopper there more than anything, because it yanks your hand down into it and bang. The chipper, like I said, 3-inch material, takes it in, does a good job of it, chips it right up. It doesn't chip really small branches, so you'll see me there take that and then chip most of the big branch until I get to the little bitty branches, and then stuff those little bitty branches up into the shredder. Another downside would be those little knobs for the deflector. You got to get those nice and tight, otherwise they'll work loose. The one on the other side actually worked loose. We lost the bolt, and the little nut or spindle thing was there on the ground. I picked it up, at least saved that part. Gotta buy another bolt. Last fall I ran a whole bunch of leaves through it, and it pulverized those things almost down to dust. So So it does a good job at shredding, and that's one of the things I wanted was the shredder portion of it. So you're dealing with a lot of these, you want them shredded up. You